Hello, everybody. Welcome. Oh. Welcome into my live. We are back with you guys. We have been coming live for a few days because my internet was acting really fell. But now it is up and looks like it's running because everything seems to be working properly. So welcome into the live, guys. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, those of you who say happy holidays, whatever you say, I hope this season finds you with lots of love and peace and joy and happiness going into the new year. That's all I can wish for all of us. Okay, so thanks everybody who is on the live right now. I sincerely appreciate you all. Today we're gonna move away from what everybody else is talking about because I know the topics that are ruling the waves right now include what Dr. Jackie said, and also the controversy that's going on with TD Jakes and those kinds of things. You know, you all who know me know that I don't, yeah, I don't run with those kinds of things. The thing with Dr. Jackie though, that that bothers me to the core. Yes, because as a nurse, it bothers me. As a mother, it bothers me. As a black woman, it bothers me. And I have daughters who will be having children. And if that's how doctors feel about their patients, God help us. But anyway, that's not what we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about, when I come and we are talking, there's always one topic there, but we always end up talking about a myriad of things before the live ends. And that is just the deal. That is just what happens whenever we come on to talk. Now today we're going to talk about um women with disabilities, whether or not you think they should they should get pregnant, they should have babies. What are your views? What are your views? Because I know, everybody have their own opinions, and I love to hear the opinions of others. I'm not judgmental. I'm not gonna, crucify you if your opinions are different from mine, because that's what makes the world so beautiful. It's the differences in our opinions. That's what makes the world so special, and all of us have our own special, unique attributes that we bring to this world that makes it a beautiful place for all of us to live sometimes. All the time. My inner thoughts, they often come out at the wrong time, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. So welcome into the live. Let me see the people who are in the live. I see Joy. I see King. I want to King the name. King of Voodoo. King of Voodoo. Oh, you find a way here, so. Um, Vital, Gory, and the others. Welcome, guys. Thank you all. Thank you all so much for stopping by. So, I want to tell me what you all think. Tell me in the chat what you all think about pregnant women having pregnant women with disabilities. You know that there are varying degrees of disabilities, and with those varying degrees of disabilities, there are varying degrees of abilities. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, well, it should make sense to those who have sense. But anyway, Lord of His mercy. Yeah, it should make sense because you know that there are people who can be considered to be disabled because they are visually impaired, but those people can also be able to have great functioning lives of marriage and children and have great professions and contribute significantly to society, while there are others who have their sight intact, their hearing intact, their mobility intact, everything intact, and they come in this world and they live for as long as they live, and they leave this world and never even leave a morsel in the world. They contribute to a they contribute to they have contributed to nothing. They just come here, cause mayhem, cause problems, and then they leave. And you'd be like, what was the point of you even coming here? Did you just come here to view the place and then go back into obscurity? Yeah. So, so with that, I'm saying that there are people who have what we might consider to be disabilities, but they also have such a degree of ability that they will put people who consider to themselves to not have any disability. They'll put them to shame. People who are hearing impaired, they could go out, do great things. Yeah, contribute significantly to society more than those who consider themselves not to be. There is what's that guy's name that has no legs? I don't remember his name. But that guy who has no legs, he's a motivational speaker, he's an author, he has his wife, he has 4 kids, he's doing things. And sometimes, guys, I don't know how y'all think about it, but sometimes I think the higher power create people like this to bring out their maximum potential, because I just think that a lot of people would not be as successful if they were considered to be able-bodied, because just the fact that they don't have what everybody else has, it makes them feel like they have to work harder, they have to do things a little differently, and with that difference comes the drive, the desire to do more. Because, hey, I can't run like you because I don't have legs. But guess what? I can make up for that because the power of this will work more than my legs. Listen, I don't have hands. I can do the things you can do with your hands, but I can use my feet to do stuff. And so we find that even today with technology and the inventions, various inventions that are coming aboard for people who have disabilities. People with disabilities are no longer locked away in houses, locked away in institutions, or being forced to not participate. No. This. I can't see so well, I have my glasses. That. Miss me I say what oh oh the person with the M name. Blessings. Blessings. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. How you doing? Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, my dear. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who has come into the live. Welcome. Yes, guys, we just there here. We are going to talk a little bit about people with disabilities and whether or not you think them. What are your views on people with disabilities getting pregnant? What you think? What do you think about it? Well, do you think that people with disabilities should get pregnant? or do you think they shouldn't get pregnant? What are your views? Let me tell you no. I think that people who have genetic disorders that they could pass down to their children might find it more challenging to be parents. But even with that challenge, that looming challenge of bearing children, don't you think they want to have a life just like other people? Who says that a person like me who have my two hands or my faculties, then you would say intact, who says that a person like me with all my faculties intact have more rights to have children than, say, a woman who has whatever the disability may be? Who says? I have been a barber to special needs clients of all ages. One client was pregnant. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, I mean, people even with disabilities, they have the desires that we have. Because I'm blind, because I'm deaf, because I don't have legs, that doesn't mean that I don't have the desire to be loved and to love and to give and to receive. And that doesn't mean I don't have that desire. And my question is, which which of us have that right? Which of us have that right to deny somebody else these rights, these innate rights? Because these are not something that somebody put in a constitution. You understand? These are not things that somebody can put in a constitution and say, oh, you don't have the right to get pregnant because you can't see. People in the population who have any kind of disability do not have the right to have children. That's something you can put in a constitution to govern over an entire society. Because, because people will be people. Now, if someone decides that they do not want to have children because they have a genetic condition and they are afraid that with that genetic condition they might pass down to their child and it might cause the child some undue suffering, then that is understandable. That is understandable. You can't force them and say, yeah, you must have a child. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something that I have noticed. A lot of people who are considered to be disabled, and others might look at them and say, oh, they're not supposed to have no children. They are better parents. They are better parents than the ones who consider themselves to be able-bodied. He says, we don't have that right. She was going to have the baby. The plan was for a social worker to assist with care. Okay, you see that? So, I mean, she didn't let anything stop her. She didn't let anything stop her from having her baby. You know, if that's what she wants, if that's what she wants to make her feel satisfied, to make her feel fulfilled, then what I think we should do is be accommodating, be there as their support, be helpful, be thoughtful. Because you see, we have been taught in this world, you know, that the best thing we can do for each other is be selfish. That's what we have been taught. Notice, notice that we no longer, in society, we no longer encourage togetherness. Notice it, you know. Everything is made for everybody. Families are encouraged. There's a wife and a husband, two cars. Your wife going about her business, the husband going about in business. We are together, but society encourages us to do everything apart. We no longer live in close proximity to each other. I am here, my children are yonder and yonder and yonder and yonder. Okay, remember back in the day, people used to live close together, people used to share with each other a lot. There was a lot of cohesiveness in families, and there was a lot of togetherness. In this individualistic society, we are not encouraged. That togetherness is not encouraged. Oh, Lord of mercy, I've fallen in love with you already. I tell you, I've fallen in love with you already. You are correct. That's what I was going to get to. It is all by design. It is all by design. Not to go off topic, but that's the same way I feel about the penal system. That's the same way I feel about the penal system. All by design. And when they can't just catch us and lock us up, they use us against each other. All right? Because every single act is criminalized. The simplest of things is criminalized because you must have a criminal record. It must impair your ability to get a good job. It must impair your ability to get student loan. It must impair your ability to move forward. We got to get you one way or the other because our objectives must be met one way or the other. So we're going to get you no matter what. Oh my God, exactly. Criminalize, marginalize, and ostracize. Exactly. And they use us against each other. One thing that I notice that I am adamant that was implemented under the guise of caring for children is child support. Child support. That is another one that they snuck underneath there under us. They snuck that in there. Now, don't get me wrong, people. I believe that fathers, mothers, parents need to care for their children. Don't get me wrong. I believe parents need to care for their children. But I also believe that this was snuck in there to encourage us, especially us, encourage us to help them to criminalize more of our men. Because you see, some of us women are devious, and some of us can otherwise work out an agreement with the father of our children. But because there is this child support little crutch that we can use, we use it and destroy the father of our children. And then we cry and say, oh, he's in jail. And our children got to live with this. Why do you think we have so many broken children? Why do you think we have so many children who are broken? Because the father isn't there. Because them father they are prison. Some of them evil, some of them wicked, some of them cruel. That is true. But there are also others who have been put there because of that little crutch that society implemented so that they can get the bitter ones among us to help them to send more of our men to prison. Tell me I'm lying. I know I'm not lying. I know, and a lot of us women, we go with men who we know the man ain't got. Shh. You go with him, you get pregnant, you have the baby, all of a sudden you need him figure give you honor and in calf. He couldn't give you a piece of cow tail before you get pregnant. Now you suddenly have the baby. You want him to give you honor and calf and the whole pasture. And if he don't give it to you, you'll be vindictive, you'll be cruel, you'll be unkind, you'll be wicked. You call police and you file child support against him and him not have it. You see, you further break him, you are further broken an already broken man. He never have it before. Now where him supposed to get it? You understand? And if all he can give to you is $100, you turn and you still cry. And you say that not enough. That not enough. That not instead of saying no, come together. Yeah, come to a meeting of the minds. Let's work this out. Me know so before me get pregnant, you never have anything. You still don't have anything. All right, this is what we are gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Let's work this out. Got the picnic have to eat. The picnic have to wear clothes. The picnic have to go a doctor. Yes, make we work this out. We can see how we can work this out. I want to try to work together for the betterment of the child. I don't see how women find it to be better. Max says lots of broken children, broken homes, incarcerated fathers, and black churches are. Look how you get me started now when you start talking about them black church, about them churches. Look how you get me started when we start talking about them churches. Because let me tell you something. For all the churches that exist, and all the black people who are members of those churches and throwing their money in these churches, the black community should be top. You hear me telling you? The black community should be the creme de la creme, considering how we go to church every Saturday and Sunday, and how we throw our money to tithe and offering and all kind of collection of money, all kinds of collection. Where you say they might keep whitewashing what's happening right under their eyes. Bingo. You understand me? And them collect up all this money, and the wealth stays in the pastor's pocket. You hear me say it? The wealth stays in the pastor's pocket. Yeah, especially these modern day mega church, mega pastors that them not connected. It's not a connection of churches. It's just one big mega church, and people sending money to the pastor from all over the world in one Sunday service. Them collect millions of dollars. Them send around the bucket 3-4 times during the service. They tell people you got to put $1,000. It's $1,000 per person. Every Sunday you come into church, you can't drop less than $100 and that kind of thing. And then the pastor, they pay taxes on all this money. The people in the church suffering, and what they're selling the people? A plot of land in heaven. That's what you're paying your money for, you know. So you're with all that fantasy talking about you're gonna go to some heaven. With all that fantasy, and you're gonna pour all your money, give it to this pastor. Pastor living in his heaven on earth already. Pastor living all well. Pastor having nice house, pastor having car, pastor sick, pastor goes to the best hospitals. There are children in the church, children in these churches who are hungry, who are homeless, who are fatherless, who need help, and the mothers gone to church, gonna drop the money in the basket, give it to pastor. And then they want to tell me, say God said I must drop the money, give to pastor. Huh? And the children in the church are hungry, homeless, naked, fatherless, now have no help. And pastor have millions and millions and millions of tax-free money. Put on one side. Put on one side. And the people them a suffer. You understand me? Tell them to spell 2 nights with the homeless out and you think they would do it, Mark? You think they would do it? No. Yeah, politics does. Oh yes. Oh yes. And they're not gonna do it. No, they would never do that. They would never do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Them live the life. Tell me one mega pastor. You know when them become these mega pastors, them write books and all these motivational books, all these they get paid to speak and all these things. Yeah, them work them way and them make them money, which I perfectly understand. But when it comes to standing up on a pulpit and preaching what they claim to be preaching, the word of God, and the people them in the church today are drop down in front of them and wanting them to pray for them, and you can't pray for yourself. What is the point? Him a pray for you, for him get rich, and him a get rich, and you are giving your money. So who really a pray for? Him a pray for you, or a pray for himself? Who is he really praying for? Because who is getting the blessing? What about people say, oh, them blessings are in our riches, their riches up in our heaven? Don't make people selling you some cockadoodle stories, see? You're down here hungry, naked, homeless. And you're gonna look at me and tell me, say, your riches up in heaven. If you tell me your riches up in heaven, you can't get $1 out of my hand. You can't get $1 out of my hand. I tell me about your riches up in heaven. Right here, sir, is where you need food. Right here, sir, is where you need shelter. Right here, sir, is where you need clothes. Right here, sir, is where you need help. So this is where we are going to work together. This right here, sir, is where we are going to work together. That's where me are going to help you and you help me, and together we are going to go together. Now tell me, see how rich is there ever. You understand me? We're not gonna do that. I want my get many people them. Oh, listen, Maka call them out right and bright. You're calling them right and out. O.M. Jesus. Yes, those are the mega pastors we're talking about and many others. Yes, and many. Oh, Mama Joy, how you doing? How you doing, my love? Good to see you. Welcome, Mama Joy. Welcome into the live. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Trudy, what's up? Yeah. So, so you see, people have been so brainwashed, telling you, oh, you're gonna go to heaven. When you go to heaven, you won't need riches. Then if me don't need riches, when me go to heaven, you gotta go to heaven too. So you're not gonna need you're not supposed to need the riches here either, cause we not expect it to where we are gonna go. I wouldn't need the riches here. So why you accumulate all of these riches here and I tell me say me no need it, me no need none. because some riches for their ever. And the people them just sit down and swallow these things. Them get swallowed up. Them get swallowed. Have you ever been swallowed up? These people are swallowed up. That is nonsense. Oh, exactly, Mark. Exactly. So these people collect up all this money and they create generational wealth for their children and grandchildren. Uno carry uno money. Go drop in a basket, give to these people every Saturday, Sunday, whenever they want to go. I only don't have nothing to leave you to pick them. What for call generational wealth, what for grow. I only put all of the money in these people's pocket. Listen to me. I never that come here to talk about it, but you know that anytime I come on the live, the conversation, I could come right, it go left. I could come left, it go right. But and I don't mind. I do not mind because we have to talk. We have to talk. They are doing the same as Willie Lynch or person. I tell you, exactly, just in a different fashion. Just in a different fashion. You understand? Just in a different fashion. And because it seems like a lot of us black people, we have lost our way. It seems like we have lost our way because it's the black face worldwide. It seems like we have lost our way because thanks to colonialism, our wealth, our earthly wealth, we have been stripped of it. We have been stripped of our earthly wealth, and we have been given imaginary wealth, and we have been so stupid. We accept this imaginary wealth and give away our actual wealth. And these people are basking. If you tell me, listen, Max, we are still on the plantation. I agree with you. People are not even using logic. If you tell me that I do not need to be rich in this life, I need to be rich in the other life. When I go to heaven, there'll be lots of riches and gold. I'm gonna sit down and kiss lion. Me have no desire to kiss the lion. Me have no desire to drink no honey off of the road and no milk off of the road. I don't have none of those desires. You understand? I want to live this life in peace, in quiet, with reason, sensibility, and leave this earth, go wherever. Because one thing we're not gonna leave out a year alive. Leave this world wherever. There is nothing in my mind that tells me that when my breath leaves this body, I'm going to go to some heaven where there is lions, where I go play with lions, and I go drink milk and drink milk. Where the milk I come from? The cow them up there. Me not drink cow's milk anyway. And all these things. Like, does that even sound? Me can't believe that our ancestors really accepted this foolishness. Really? Really? So while uno dey on earth, if the whole of God is same heaven and rich, and I mean I need to be rich here, I need to wait to be rich there. Why you so desirous of being rich here? Why you have such great desire to be rich here? But you ever tell me, say me no need this earthly riches because the imaginary riches is better than the actual riches. That don't make no sense. I'm there, I'm hungry, I'm homeless, I'm naked, I'm uneducated, I struggle, I suffer, and you will live the high life, and you tell me, say, me must bring my money, come drop it in the bucket. Come drop it in the bucket. And you continue to grow your wealth out of that money when me drop in the bucket. And me not get nothing for it. You give me everything you give me is imaginary. Or you get salvation. You're gonna get a blessing. I'm hungry. I'm naked. Put them can't go to school. I wanna sit down. I wanna caress poverty. I wanna in a bed with poverty and say, yes, and this God wants to me. So me I go just embrace it. Me I go just take it. Huh? And come 7 days later, when go back and drop the last dollar I have in the bucket again. And pastor driving on Rose Rice and I can't even get a seat. Rain couldn't even fall. Pastor don't want to in him car because he don't want to dirty up in car. You understand? And wet and smell like a blackboard and him don't want to in him car. And him tell us if you go to heaven, when you reach a heaven, when I get there, I will sing and shout. When I get there, and still I'm gonna sing day after day after day after day, and nothing changes. A script to keep us broken and programmed to fail under a race-based caste system. Look at that. Look at that. Exactly. Exactly my point. Exactly. It's another trick. Another trick. And why them get us good with that trick? Because them know so we so desperate for something different. We are so desperate. Yeah. Them just hand it to us and we take it. And we hand over what we have on earth to them. We hand over what we have. We hand over our actuals for the potentials that they give us. Much and pastors are the gatekeepers and the foremen, and that is true because you see, they use the pastors to convince us. Because remember, in a slavery, back in the day in slavery, people amongst the slaves were selected to preach the Bible to the other slaves. The slave masters selected people, handpicked them out of the groups of slaves to be the ministers, and they called them the deacons, and they were expected to preach to the other slaves. Don't rebel. Don't worry about what's happening to you right here on the farm, on the plantation. Better will come when you die. When you die, you're going to go to a place named heaven. When you go to that place, there's going to be milk and honey and flowers and all the riches and gold. And to that end, the people handed over, surrendered their mining pits of gold and whatever else to these people and lived their lives empty-handed, only holding on to a dream, a hope, a promise that they will only receive after death. What could have been more cruel? What could be more cruel? then you are gonna be alive now and hear me come. And me I gonna tell you, say that little parcel of land where your granny dead left you. You don't need to have it. Why you need to have it? When you're dead, you're gonna have whole heap more. And me need to have it. And you give me that piece of land and you don't have nothing at all left. So what happened? When me take your piece of land, me not plan to go to the heaven. The heaven where you paint to me to be so beautiful and so desirable. Me not plan to go to the heaven, so me no want to go to the desirable place there. And it is all imaginary. How me know that that place is so desirable that me can come tell you that this place is so desirable. This place have all the amenities that you need. Everything is so nice and fine there. How me know that to tell you that you are going to go to that place? So you have to give me your earthly possessions because you're going to go to that place. How me know that? So you see, this is how I tell you. This is how I tell you. The people them, they have had us strict, and it's going to take a long time. It is going to take a very long time, a very long time for us to know better and do better. It's gonna take a very long time. I don't know who I don't know who asked me for come up. I don't know who that's somebody here. When people ask me to come up, I mean I don't know who them. Sometimes them just come up on the live and just be so rude sometimes. We can't even with them sometimes. Yeah. I mean and them not sing the same song if you don't know what I mean. Yeah. But anyway, we are continue talk. We are continue talk. Guys, honestly what I telling about say whenever we start talking about one topic, it always end up we always end up talking about something else. And you see, oh, we don't hear that talk about it don't talk about whether or not pregnant people with disabilities should get pregnant and you see how far we reach with conversation. Well, that's how it is. I mean like it, so me no mind. Because no matter how long this long is, so we can't finish talk about all of whether or not people pregnant people should have babies or for all that time. There has to be something else that's going to interject in the conversation. But welcome into the live, guys. Thank you all so much for coming. Mrs. Stonebody here. Who else is here? Mark. There are many others in the chat. Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I sincerely appreciate you. I hope you all are having a great holiday. Okay, so make us continue talking. We're talking about several things. And you all know you all who are here, if you are following me on Steel News channel or on Trevessence channel, you all know that every morning I come here and I read the Bible. I have not done any reading in about a week because my internet inside of the house wasn't acting right. Yeah. But we gather here every morning for try to read the Bible. I mean, we have been reading from the book of Genesis and we are currently on the book of Ezekiel. And I tell you all guys, that Bible there, that Bible there has opened my eyes so much and made me realize that so many things that I have been taught and I've held to my heart dearly. I mean, they're not no go, so but you gotta read it for yourself to discover they're not no go. So, but they were planning, they were hoping that we would never read the Bible for ourselves we will continue to live off of a verse here and a verse there and not read the entire thing to figure out where the tricks are. You know, see, that's why them say, you know, sister, that's why they say, if you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book. That's why they came up with that, you know. That's why they came up with that. I think that is an old colonial saying. I think that is an old colonial saying. If you want to hide anything from a black man, put it in a book. That's why they come up with that. Because they know all the tricks and lies that they have put in there. And them know say, we're not gonna read the pastor go up on the pulpit and pastor preach about the story of David and Goliath. And him preach a big old sermon, 1 hour, 2 hour sermon. And everybody go home and then so they feel blessed, they feel fulfilled. Yes. David and Goliath and David slay Goliath and da 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 da. Okay? Go back at church and the pastor preach about Daniel in the lion's den and the sermon surrounds having faith. Yes, you must have faith. Go on one lion then, no? Go on one lion then, let me see. Yeah. You have to have faith. Go in a lion's den and the lion, the God of a whole lion mouth shut. And the lion is not going to harm you. And they will come back with Samson and Delilah. Yes, all these are stories in the Bible. Can I tell you, the Bible full of stories now? The Bible full of nothing but stories. After the first 5 books in which it was talking about what they claim that God told them how they should live, where the laws of the Jewish people was being established. After that, it's all stories. That's not one story by itself. But after that, it is all stories. Different people, different Jewish people have documented their stories, and those stories were selected when they were doing the compilation, when the Romans were compiling the book that we now call the Bible. So some people's story got in, and some people's story didn't get to be put in the collection. Mark said, like, of course, yes, lots of indoctrination, but that is what they want to happen. They have to teach us their way. They have to indoctrinate us and socialize us in their way, because that's the only way to control us, is to ensure that they tell us what we need to do, how we need to do it. And excuse me, in one way it establishes some kind of law and order. And no society can function without law and order. Of course, yes, we need law and order to function. But I'm telling you, that control that comes with it, you better be prepared. Be prepared to deal with it all, right, sweet? Be prepared to deal with it, with all of it. And if you can't deal with all of it, you can't dark. You understand? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome into the live, guys. Sweet, what's up? How you doing? We are here talking. Eddie, Johnny, we are here talking. We are basically just talking. We're supposed to be talking about whether or not pregnant women with whether people with disabilities should get pregnant, to see what you all think about a topic like that. But usually when we start one topic, you know, always take me cross the road and up the road to talk about all kinds of different things. And me not mind, because we are talking about different things. Thanks for the loves, guys. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. I sincerely appreciate you all. Yeah, so we're gonna continue talking. Let's get back to the topic. Because if we start talk about the Bible, the whole conversation, and that's it go. That's where it is going to go. And on a feed time right now. It's not feed time right now. But let us continue to talk. Hey, God love you. But compared to according to this article here, it says compared to women with disability, women with disabilities compared to women with no disabilities. Women with disabilities have higher risk of gestational diabetes, placenta previa, premature rupture of the membranes, premature births, postpartum fever, and maternal death. And I mean, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand why that would be so. Because people with disabilities, depending on the kind of disability they have, their system is already compromised somewhat. And with that compromise of their body, it leaves them vulnerable with pregnancy because of the toll that pregnancy takes on the body. You have to be strong like a bulwark to be able to pull off a pregnancy, childbirth, and childbearing. And not easy something. It looks like something that is normal, that happens every day, and everybody think everybody is okay, but it is not easy. It is not easy to be pregnant, to have that baby. So imagine somebody who has disabilities, depending, I always say, depending on the kind of disability. But imagine somebody whose body is already compromised, taking on the mammoth task of childbearing. It takes a lot of toll on their body. But even with that, that does not mean that the others of us who consider ourselves to be able-bodied, that we have the right to tell them that they can't have babies, that they should not have babies. No, no. I think I think that as human beings, our most concern should be how can we support members of society who have disabilities? How can we support them if they have desire to be parents? Because they could be great parents, They are oftentimes better parents than those of us with what we consider to be no disability. People with disability. I see, oh my gosh, something I'm good remembering like people name also. But there is this guy who is in a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair. He has a severe disability. He's dwarf as well. He's maybe like, I don't know, I think he's maybe like less than 3 feet tall. And he lives in a wheelchair. And he's married and they have a kid together. You understand? As his disability affected his ability to be a father? No, it might just limit how much he will be able to do with the child. Clearly, he can go run up and down what I do around kickball and stuff like that. But he can sit there, he can read to that child, he can keep that child safe. He can do a lot of things. He can do a lot of things for that child. Help and support his partner as they raise that child together. Yeah, there's so much he can do. But some people just want to believe that they are superior and they have the right to determine who breeds and who don't. I I was watching a documentary, and Did you all know that in Israel, I think it is, and I not think, I know it is. In Israel, they castrated, they chemically castrated the Black Jewish people. They chemically castrated them so that they would not have children. Why do you think that was done? Remember, so the people them not cripple, the people them not cripple, the people them not sick, the people they are working as well, and they are contributing to society. And you deliberately chemically castrate them because you do not want them to continue to procreate and add more like them to your society. What a wicked act. What a wicked act. And you chemically castrate them without them knowing. Without them knowing. Poor people I wonder say, how comes them can't get pregnant? Something wrong with them. How come them can't get pregnant? And that was their way of making sure that Israel remain. And if you have read the Bible to as far as I have read the Bible, you will know that the true Israelites are not, okay? These are Europeans. These are Europeans who have been placed there to create this all state. Okay? Displace, conquer, drive out, you know what I mean? Yeah. And claim that this is our land because we are the chosen people. Why do you think it was so important for people to claim that this is their land? Why do you think it was so important for them? It was important for them to claim it because there was a promise attached to it. Biblically, there was a promise attached to it. So they believe that the people who were there were not worthy of that promise. I want to know people that come from. I want to know people that come from. Nothing good. Them can't get nothing very good. What kind of good promise for them get? No. Them can't get it. Them not deserve it. Them not deserve it. So where them I go? So they claim to be. They claim to be Jews so that they can claim the promise. And that is why they had displaced all of, because they've not deserved. I don't know what I mean, right? Yeah. Who this? Who is this? God, what's up? Grant, what's up, Grant? My sister, please get on this. You know what I mean, right? Yeah. But anyway, we are the nerve. You have nerves or you don't have any? Which one is it? Anyway, that just remind me. Anyway, let us continue. Yeah. So that happened there where those people were chemically castrated and not allowed to have children. And it also happened. It also happened here. I'm not telling a lie, not true. It's true. If you all remember, in America too, they did that thing over there in Alabama where they did that Tuskegee experiment, where they injected those men with syphilis. Y'all remember? Y'all have ever read about that? Yeah, they injected those men with the syphilis virus, and a lot of those men ended up dying from it, ended up becoming sterile from it, ended up passing it to their partners, having their partners become sterile. Wicked acts. Wicked acts. Yes, that has happened. That has befallen us at the hands of, okay? Grant, what's up? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Is it raining? Is it snowing? Is it dark yet? I just after 6, outside dark like midnight. Oh my Lord. Grant, talk to me. Do you think that people with disabilities should have children? And that's a really the topic, I una cause me for stray. But the topic also always incorporates other topics. You know what I mean? The truth always hurts. Some people can't take the truth. That is so true. You are so right, my love. Some people can't take the truth. And when you tell the truth, them get offense. Them take offense to it. Hmm. So you are so right about that. You are so right. Just sitting there now work. Okay. Hey, therapy, what's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Yes, Grant. People always don't like to hear when you say the truth. You see, people want to hold on to their security blanket. Yeah, people want to hold on to their security blanket. Oh, this. Oh, okay. Evie, what's up? Some people have, you are right. That's the same thing I said. Some people have mental disabilities, and some people with their mental disabilities, they think that they don't have any disabilities. They feel like, oh, their hands work, their feet work, the rest of their body works. But some parents are crazy. Some people look at others, and because they have physical disabilities, you can look on them and say, well, something not right, something is wrong with them. We get up our past judgment and we're ready to say that they are not worthy of having children. But some people, is only their skull that is hiding their disability. Yes, it's their skull and their hair that's hiding their disabilities. And as I said before, they'd be worse parents than the person who has obvious disabilities. And that is true. And we see a lot of women these days, not just women, a lot of parents these days have gone bonkers. And just last week, there was a guy, they were searching for the guy and his daughter couldn't find the guy and his daughter for how long. When they found them, they finally found them DEAD. They were unalive. They believed that the father unalived the child and then unalived himself because there was some custody issue or something of the sort. And we find that these things are happening so frequently because whenever there is a custody dispute, we always see where somebody go off the rails. I just a couple of months ago down there in Florida, where the guy and the girl had the disagreements about the baby, and him slay the girl and throw the baby get to the crocodiles. You know, remember that? Throw the baby give to the crocodile, them to the crocodile, them to the baby. Mighty God. You understand? So people are becoming you know, more and more cruel. What was up here, so? Yes, so people who consider themselves to be okay and claim that them have them head on them body and they are not disabled. They are doing some very cruel things to their offsprings. You understand me? Very cruel things. That the girl there Jamaica, I just the other day we see that the girl there Jamaica. Now from last year, she claims that she was driving and she slowed down because of patrol and man jump out a bush and stick her up with gun and take away the car with her little disabled child in at the back. And when them find back the car, the picnic was unalived in there. And from last year or year before last, that the case been out. And until today, I don't think until today she hand over her phone to the police. And me never know say you could have there could be such a case as a case with such seriousness. Such seriousness and your child get unalive and you don't want to cooperate with police to find out who do it. So much that you don't want to give them your phone. Talk about crazy people who have children. I don't think I know she hand over the phone. I mean, by the time the police them to get the phone, if she know broke up the phone, mash up the phone, or whatever. But even if you do that, everything's supposed to be on the cloud from the phone company. So them should be able to peruse the contents of the phone. And I know she no cooperate with the police. So I know them not have nobody in custody for the death of that little boy. Turn on again, another mother. And alive another mother and baby because them have the same baby father. Turn on again. Another woman go to school, go take out little picnic out of school and go for her chore. So I mean, some people not deserve to be. I look at those people, the people who are involved in all the stories I just said a while ago, and you would look at those people and say, they look okay. They look healthy and hearty if you go have children. And that is what they do to children. That is what they do. And they look healthy and hearty. And somebody who has clear mental challenges, physical challenges, where you look at them and you see that something is wrong. Maybe somebody with Down syndrome, somebody, you know, who are you? Who are you? You have no right to tell them, say them cannot procreate, them cannot have kids. And you might say, oh, the kid might come disabled. So what? So what if the kid come disabled? Ain't nothing wrong with that. So what if we have some disabled people in our society? Nothing wrong with that. At least if people are disabled, then provide work. Yeah. Because I need somebody to take care of them. society cannot be just filled with people who are able-bodied, because some people are not just born disabled. During the course of life, some people become disabled. Look how many of our children were sent to war between 1990 and 2017, 16. I went um this president ya call home the people them out of the war out of Afghanistan in 2021. Yeah, so look how many years what children been fighting wars where them ain't supposed to have nothing to do with all over the world, and coming back with two and missing, and 2 foot missing, and some missing all 4 extremities, and missing this and missing that. I did Trump. I did Trump some war in Afghanistan. I think I did. I not Trump. And a Biden. No, sir. I don't think I did Trump. Oh, me. Jesus, Grant. What am I going to do with your Grant? What am I going to do with you? Oh, Lord Jesus. You try me to make them throw rock stone for my channel, you know. More than more than what them a throw rock stone for it already. You might make them throw rock stone for my channel. I thought about that man that man the mentally unstable. But you are right. He is, and not him alone. Not him alone is his opponent too. And that is just what comes with age. Yeah, that is what comes with age. So them not have that mental alertness as they had 20 years ago. But people just do not want to accept when it's time to go. People don't want to accept when it is time to go. Hand up the reins, hand over the saddle, and keep it going. Your time on the scroll has come up. Time for your scroll to go over. But them don't want that. So you're right. You're not wrong at all. You're right. Card, what's up? What you doing? Bless up yourself, Sister Card. Bless up your nice, clean self. Good to see you. Good to see you. Guys, may I spend just about Grant, how long if you spend over here? How long you can spend with me? We already at about hour and 15 minutes. So 2 hour, maybe 2 hour. Maybe 2 hour, 2 hour, 2 hour good man. 2 hour enough. Over on the top there's some like stay up on the top, but no sir. 2 hours is enough. So make we go and talk. All right. So other people that we see with physical disabilities, so when oftentimes, I'm all the time, but I'm all the time, but it does happen a lot when during the in a case of incest, what be all that foolishness. In the case of incest, oftentimes the children who are products of incest usually come with disabilities, and a lot of times the disabilities might include I've seen people with like chronic hypercalcemia, where their body just constantly make a lot of calcium, so they get a lot of kidney stones. They have their blood be so thick, it's like granules in their blood, like stones in their blood. Yes, and that caused them to have damage to their internal organs because their blood, yeah, it doesn't filter through so well because it has those stone like particles in it. Yeah. So they can have a whole other thing. Sometimes they come distorted. I saw one girl on TV the other day, and she was a product of her father. She was a product of her mom and her grandfather. So her grandfather is also her father. And she has all these issues, and then her head is kind of shaped kind of funny, and they said that it's all related to the fact that she's a product of incest, and that's why it's like that. So those things cause a lot of fear in people as to why they would not want to have children if they are already compromised. But even with the compromise, even with the compromise, the sense of belonging, the sense of worthiness, the sense of you know human sense of being a human that one gets from being a parent, even if you have a disability, that is unmatched. Because me not consider myself as a disability, but boy, when me have a baby, it coming like the whole world is just so beautiful. It is such an experience. You know, it is one of, it is until now the best feeling ever for me was having kids. Every time I had a baby and I looked at that baby and I thought, I did that. It feels so comforting that I contributed to humanity, that I brought forth another human. You don't know what it is like to bring forth another human into this world. So why would you want to deny that? Why would you want to deny somebody of that feeling? But when the feeling go off and you have to raise them, you have to be there as well. You have to maintain that euphoria in raising the children and ensuring that they become positively contributing members of society, not some members where they will come, you know, create mayhem in a society, just like how we see these young people running around robbing. Every time I look on online and I see them show these young people going into stores and just rip down the people, them clothes, steal clothes and bag and shoes and electronics. I'm like, what kind of human beings are these? Who raised them? What kind of people are these? I just watch them committing these crimes. See people shoot one another, and it makes the world so sad. It makes the world very sad. I make a lot of people don't even want to live in it. Grant said, you are welcome, my dear. You are welcome. I have sorry. Sorry, Grant. Thank you for answering my question regarding this. You are welcome, Grant. You are welcome. Hey, what a person the name, Mr. Musgrove, Victorious Musgrove. Welcome into the live. Hey, Marvelous, how you doing? Welcome into the live. Thank you so much for coming. But yeah, but it's true, Grant. Yeah, it's true what you say. Yeah. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Thanks for coming into the live, guys. Welcome. Thank you all so much for coming. I'm talking about whether or not people with disabilities should be allowed. Is it okay for them to have children? All right. Oh no, no, one of the y'all don't seem like y'all want to give me your opinion. You just want me alone for the year a chat. So that when the axe coming down, you can say, well, me did hear Trev say, if you don't ever call me name, you see, we'll talk about who did hear Trev say this and who did hear Trev say that. If you don't ever dare call me name, hell and powder was between me and you. Oh my God, Marvelous say, you have children, all right. I just seem like you all want to give me European, I just want me. What? Marvelous. I'm going to read that again and see if I understand what you're saying. You have children, all right. I don't seem like you all want to give me European or just want me. What does that mean? Talk to me. I love to be able to respond to your statement, but unless I understand it, I will not be able to do so. So I really want to understand what you are saying. So let me read it again. If there's a word that is missing, no, it repeated what you said, my bad. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He said he was repeating what I said. Okay. So I don't see. Is that what I said? Anyway. Oh my God, Paul is here. Paul, what's up? Kamisha, also my sister, you are here. Welcome into the live. Oh, you're doing, my love. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome, 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 my dear sister. Yes, me dey here attack around half my mouth as usual. My granny would have said me mouth of a market, me chat over anybody cocoa basket. Yeah, my granny me get it from. Yeah. Chat, 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 chat. Anyway, how you doing, Paul? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you been? Happy holidays to you, my love. I hope you are having a great time. You're spending it with family and friends and loved ones. I hope you're having a great, great time. Yeah. Good to see you, my dear. Kamisha, what's up? How are you doing, my love? Sometimes I talk too loud, not true. You can't tell me so sometimes I talk too loud. Kamisha, how are you doing, my love? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. What that too low? I control my traffic, control my voice, not Kamisha. Cause sometimes I think me talk loud. Sometimes. Sometimes. But anyway, but we are talking. Me do somebody said me don't have bedroom voice, and you are so right. Me not have bedroom voice with you. After me not in the bedroom with nobody, so me as well want to do the bedroom voice. My voice have to be broad and loud so everybody can hear it. You are so bad. You are so bad. I cannot with you at all. I cannot with you. But anyway, Kemisha, we were here talking about whether or not people with disabilities should have children. And I refuse to say should be allowed because nobody should be denied the right their right to procreate if they want to procreate. You understand? Yeah. If you can't procreate, I'm sorry. Go see if there's anything the doctor can do. If there's nothing. But I mean, nobody who wants to procreate should be denied. I saw a video yesterday in which a young lady, I'm not gonna call her name, but she is on TikTok. She's on our social media platform, but she clearly has some form of disability by just looking at her facial features and stuff. And she talks about the disabilities that she have, but I don't pay too much mind, but I know she has disabilities. And she also has a daughter. The little girl is now maybe two, yeah, maybe about 2 years old, the little girl. And the little girl also has severe disabilities, maybe even worse than the mothers. I think even now the mother even still wears a trach to help her breathe. And I think the baby also has a trach and stuff. And a lot of people were saying in the chat, oh, she was selfish because she know that she had a disability and she went ahead and got pregnant and all the. And I was just like, why people gotta be so mean? Like, why they gotta do that? It don't matter. My view is it don't matter. I don't care if she got one eye, one nostril, no mouth, no teeth. I don't care. If she, our Grant, them set up on me. Boy, she has bedroom voice without the kids. Hey, Grant, you can't take a mercy for a trip, man. Jesus, come on, man. I'm gonna think say you on my right hand. But but anyway, yeah. So the young lady, she has the little girl, and the little girl is clearly challenged. I think the little girl also has a trach and is impaired in many different ways. And people in the comments just keep dragging the lady and telling her she's selfish and she shouldn't have had the kid because she knew the kid was going to inherit the genetic condition from her and the kid was going to suffer. But look how many people determine that they are not disabled and have gone to have children and children suffering. This little girl is loved, she's cared for despite her disabilities. And look up, and a lot of the people who are in the chat trying to bully the girl, they have their children running around the street who they said they are able and they are planned for these pregnancies and stuff. And they put them idle and careless and I want to pan down around the road. They don't have no abiding city. They are not there for the children are not there for them. And they're gonna come under the woman's post and trying to bully the woman and tell her, oh, she's selfish and she should not have had her baby. Don't know how much therapy having that baby probably does for this woman. You understand? Make her believe that she can do more than just sit in a wheelchair and mope over her condition. She can jump in a wheelchair and make baby bottle and feed our baby and play with our baby. It is all they can do. Leave them alone, let them do it. This world is for everybody. This world is for all of us. Everybody needs to enjoy what part of it they can enjoy. And none of us have the right to tell another one that they do not have the right to be here. Because this world belongs to all of us. Me not like that. Me not like that. And then bully that poor girl so till. Yeah. And that is unkind. But I mean, we are humans. It look like unkind bones make us up. Because some people just then go out of their way to be mean. Then go out of their way to be unkind, to be cruel. And different people, you might feel differently about it because you could have disabilities and you would say, you know something, me not gonna have no pitney, because the doctor say me have such and such, and the doctor say if I get pregnant, chances are I could pass on this gene to the baby. And because it makes my life miserable, I am not going to have a baby because I wouldn't want to inflict that. But that would be you. And if that is your decision and that is your choice, then that is up to you. But you cannot tell somebody else, you can deny somebody else the right to have a child if that's what they want to do. What Joseph? Joseph said, good evening, Trev. How was your Christmas, dear? Good evening, everybody in the chat. Joseph, I know some Christmas wasn't too bad. You know what? I'm comfortable just about anything. Me not stress out myself. I worked the whole weekend and I was super exhausted. Yesterday morning I come home, I was exhausted. I'ma crawl up right here, so Joseph. And trust me, I bust a piece of sleep. I slept because we was to do live yesterday morning while I was out. And I did the live at we finished the live maybe around 9 o'clock. Yeah, we finished the live at maybe around 9 o'clock. I'ma come in, I'ma crawl this way. I wake up 12 o'clock in the day, I go back to sleep. I wake up again 3 o'clock, I go back to sleep. I wake up again like 6 o'clock. Me just open my eye, look on the phone and see the time, and just close back my eye and go right back to sleep. And when I woke up, when you wake up out of your sleep, when I woke up, it was almost 12 o'clock in the night. And I have been up ever since. I have been up ever since. And see that now. So that means I'm up about 12 to 12. That's at 12 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's at 12 and 7. 19 hours since me been up. Yeah. Mm? Up. I hear you, girl. Don't rock with your sleep. No, sir. I wanted to sleep, so I slept. I me get up, me drink some sorrel. Me drink some sorrel, eat piece of cake. Yes, me did eat piece of cake and drink some sorrel. I me did have, I me go dig out in the freezer some oxtail I me did have in there from Thanksgiving. I dig it out of the freezer, put it in the microwave. And me say the oxtail tastes so good. Me eat it by itself. And then me 2 crackers. And that's it. Me not do nothing else. Me not go out a door. Me not go outside. Me not do nothing else. Yeah. Yes, Mark. Yes. So that was the deal. And the people them come fix the router, come fix the internet. And as soon as them finish fix the internet, so me decide say boom. Me have to go up on live because I know so only not get no live out of me for the last week because this thing ain't been working since Wednesday. So I haven't been able to come on live. Me not been able to come do the just when I say me not come do the Bible reading because me not have no internet. I me wake up in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and me not have no internet to do the live. Yeah, me can't do it. Me not do it. That's why me do like the videos and put them up online, put them up on my channel. Yeah. But after the people them fix it today, we're gonna lead again. Oh, Max says same here. Oh my gosh. Yes, man. Some sorry long cake at the bomb. I mean, no, not because of me make the cake. I mean, make the cake have to be so good. But jeez, peas, make the cake na ram for nice. Jeez, peas. Yeah. You can't no ram for nice. And when you go back home, Joseph, the 29th, today are 26, 27, 28, Friday. And Friday you go back home, Joseph. You did say you did not have no interest from the other day. Interest in our interest in our it drink some nice. Me say me make my sorrel from last year them time here, you know. Tomorrow me I gonna make some more sorrel. Me I gonna make my sorrel for next year, December. Me I gonna make my sorrel for next year, December. Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah. So tomorrow me I gonna make my sorrel, put it in a buckle, and put it down until next year. The sorrel me drink today, and a sorrel me make from last year, but I have 2 bottles over there, so me make from last year. But the one I drank today was the one I had made for Thanksgiving. Yeah. Cause it not have all that rum component. Cause if I had drunk the one that has the rum in it, I would not be talking to you all right now. You know that, Joseph, right? If I had drunk the sorrel that has the alcohol in it, or the one that has been fermenting since last year, trust and believe me, I would not be talking to you right now. Coming in and sleep long time. But you, Joe? Joseph Friday, I go home. Oh my word. I was at rain a fall. Oh, Friday, you're going home. Them now we see you Friday. Hey, Joseph, we're not gonna see you on the live until when you reach home. But safe travels because every day I look on the phone and I see them a showing news which for people getting stranded at the airport. People there at airport from when can't get no drive. Can't get no flight. Can't get no flight. Yeah. Them there airport from when? From when? Flights cancelled. Weather, the snow, OMG. The snow is hampering travels. Yeah. It would not be no movement for you right about now. No movement for me right now, Joseph. Trust me, because Mr. Me not gonna go Florida, you know. Mr. Me not gonna go Florida, but we can't manage the drive. Because as much as me love the drive, it takes a toll, you know. Because a 10 hours drive. If you save the salary for New Year, no grant. No. No, but I can if you save the salary till New Year's Eve because New Year's Eve, I'm supposed to be off, but me want to go to work. Yeah, me want to go to work. Me want to go to work New Year's Eve and be off New Year's Day. So New Year's Day we can drink and chat and yeah, me don't want to go to work New Year's Day. Who this text me? I just saw 119 texts. I'm not answering none of them right now, you know. 119 texts. I ain't in no hurry to answer them. Max said me that no, I'm in North Carolina. I'm in North Carolina, my dear. Not in New York. Oh, you gonna reach home by midnight. Okay. Okay. Oh, you in Georgia. Where in Georgia you at? I come to Atlanta all the time. Yeah. Oh, you're near Atlanta? Oh, yeah, I come to Atlanta a lot. All the time. But me not planning to come down there right now. Yeah, no, they're gonna be a little bit. Joseph, you can't say you plan to be home by midnight, but you might not be home for midnight, considering all the travel problems that's going on at the airports. The airports are overwhelmed. You understand? The airports are overwhelmed, and a lot of flights are being cancelled or delayed. So you might have hope. You have to go drive home. Or you work. Okay, Max says working. I'm working on an album. Very nice. Max said that's how I'm spending the holidays. Oh, very good. When you plan to release that album? When you plan to release that album, my dear? What's on the album? Um, soundtracks. What them call them, Joseph? What them call them, Grant? Like soundtracks, music. That a kind of album? I'm a little behind now, but by January, okay, we are going to send lots of blessings behind you and hope that you are able to finish it. Bob Dylan? Or you're doing some Bob Dylan do-overs? Is that what you're doing? Some Bob Dylan and Percy Sledge. Oh, do-overs. Okay. Okay. Those are very good singers, from back in the day. Oh, you do cover. Okay. You hear that, Joseph? Him do like cover music. Like him. Yeah. But let me ask you something, Mark. So, like how places like YouTube have these strict rules when it comes to singing other people's song. When you do a cover, is there a way that you do this song so as not to cause the algorithm to pick it up as copyright? When you cover it, do you cover it with a slightly different how them say that now? That be a slightly different tune to it, like you speed it up or slow it down or kind of change the chords a little bit to trick the algorithm into not recognizing it as a Percy Sledge song, or you say, oh, you get something named a mechanical license. Oh, so the mechanical license allow you to tweak and chop it, and so that it's not picked up by the algorithm, so you don't get copyright strike. Okay, a mechanical license. Oh, he says he have his own versions of the covers. Okay, okay, but the lyrics are the same. Oh, okay. Same lyrics, same melody, but you have a mechanical license, so you do what? Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. It's me, Aquarian. Hello, Aquarian. How you doing? You're doing some good people, man. You're doing some good people. Percy Sledge, the Bee Gees. Oh, wow. Those are like from the 60s and 70s. Great. Because none of them we grew up with. Uh, well, the Shirelles. Oh, wow. Yeah, back then, when group singing was a thing, it was great. Back in the 60s and 70s. Fly Me to the Moon. I will sing that. Not King Cole. No, no, not King Cole. I will sing that, Joseph. Fly Me to the Moon. Come on, Joseph. Not King Cole. I was saying that. Jerry Lewis. I mean, I don't even remember those people names. Like, you say, oh, you love those old times. Yeah, me love those songs. Those songs were like clean songs. Nobody else me ever sing something. Grant said him gonna release him album next weekend. You gonna release your album next weekend? Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. We're gonna release it on Spotify. Oh, Frank Sinatra. Yes, Frank Sinatra. He says lots of artists cover the songs, including Frank Sinatra. Okay. Okay. So then it is open for copying. Okay. For covering. Okay, because me always hear like YouTube always I say, all them people keep on a text me. Like YouTube always saying, even so you can't use people's song, you can't sing people's song because even if they give you permission, you can't sing their song. Where you say you can't find me? What mean by you can't find me? You can't find Steel News. You can't find Steel News on the TT. On the talk, I think my way copyright would be in public domain this year. Oh, so you are gonna copyright the songs that you are covering? Is that what you mean? You're gonna copyright the songs? I am so done with Grant. Grant, tell me, say I'm gonna release in album weekend. What kind of album am I gonna release? In photo album? I cannot with you. I cannot. You are something else, I tell you. Well, we'll be here to look at your photo album. Oh, My Way was released in 2022. Why you release it on Spotify? I did it my way. Who sing that card? Miss Carter, who sing that? Frank Sinatra? Oh yeah, Frank Sinatra sing that. Really? No man, we can't be so on the internet and a crawl down so like so. We need to stay up. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, yeah. Let me get it. Me not so remember much. If you know what I mean, like them something. But me remember every one and two, every now and then. Me remember. Will you still love me tomorrow? Oh, that one is being mixed now. Okay, very good. Yeah, go on with yourself, man. My name, Mia, Mia Seti. As you pronounce your name? Mia Seti and Viviel. Oh, it's mixed in Brazil. Oh, so you are in Brazil? Oh no, you said you were in Georgia. Why am I big mouth? I say you're in a Brazil. All right, Paul, you're still there here? Cause me see you and then me not see you. LW Brown, blessings, good night. How are you doing? Yeah, we're gonna be here for another 20 or so minutes. Yeah. And my foot them I get restless. We have restless leg syndrome. My foot them I get restless. If you sit down right here so yeah this whole time. So me have go all a rest. Just stretch out myself all a rest. And then when me all a rest, so me I go wake up in a midnight. And when me wake up in a midnight, me I come back on live. Yeah. Hey Paulette, how you doing? Oh, Max says he's getting it done in Brazil. Okay. Why Brazil though? Is it cheaper down there? Is it manual labor cheaper down there? Or what? Why Brazil of all places? But anyway, let us continue. Let us continue talking. Why this thing has to keep on and do this? Yeah, me slow down now. Me slow down. I went for the qualifications of engineer. Oh, you did? Were you successful? I hope you were. What happened? Did you get it? I hope you did, because that would be nice to work alongside your singing. You could make some good money. But what kind of engineer? What you gonna engineer with? You're gonna be an engineer for cars. You're gonna be an engineer computer, or you are a vocalist. Okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. So a vocalist is a vocalist. Okay. Well, good. Wonderful. I have a young man that's a recording engineer and musician. Oh, so that's that person's responsibility in your camp. That person does. Oh, a voiceover artist. Oh, okay. Now I understand what you're talking about. I don't like the coach. I don't care coach always a sing me down. Into voice go okay. I cannot with you. I cannot with you. Can't say it again with something with my voice. No, cat. My voice don't need no help. And my voice don't need no help. All I need to do is put it in TikTok, and TikTok have a whole slew of voiceovers. TikTok have a whole slew of voiceovers. Yeah. So I can't use any one of them. Some of them sound scary, some of them sound terrible. Um, Max says, forgive me as I'm 60 and keep international hours. Oh, jet lag. International hours? What that mean? Because you are 60, we all up there, my friend. We are all up there. I'm not too far behind you. Yes, we are all up there over the hill, but we are still going. We are still going. Yes, gentle people who are over here. Yeah, me gonna try see if me can last another 6 minutes so that me can knock down the 2 hours. But boy, when me I tell you say I could have lay down now and go to sleep. Won't believe me. I've been up now 20 hours, just about 20 hours since I've been up. I'm keeping up with engineers and musicians in Ukraine and Nigeria. In Ukraine? And Nigeria. You have hold on there. Yeah, where are you from originally, Mark? I know you say you live in. Oops. I know you say you live in Atlanta, but you're originally from near DC. Okay. 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 So you have kind of spread out your wings amongst. Okay. In the field of music. Oh, all right. I hear you. I hear you. That's what's up. That's how we're doing it. Spreading out our wings. Ricket, Ricket, how are you doing? Welcome into the live. Betty, thank you so much for stopping by. You kind of stop when the live kind of almost done, but me still appreciate you still. I sincerely appreciate you all. Those of you who stopped by. Hey, Cassie, what's up? How you all doing? Ooh, you are so welcome, Mia Seta. I sincerely appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming into the live and being so active in the live. I sincerely appreciate it. Not many times you come on live and find genuine people who are able to open and hold a conversation. Oftentimes you find people who want to, you know, run afoul of the internet laws when it comes on to live. Okay. But we are all you feel oh wonderful, wonderful. I have that ability. I have that ability to make people feel quite comfortable. I'm easy to talk to. Yeah. I'm easy to have a conversation with. So do not be afraid. Whenever you all see me on live, don't be afraid to jump on in and let us chat. I'm skeptical about the people who are allowed to come up on the screen because oftentimes people coming up only want to do that game thing, and me no know that game thing. Yeah, I'm going to drink my red wine and do. Oh, look at that! You're drinking red wine and do karaoke. Oh Lord, yeah, that is what we want to do. That is what we want to do next week, Monday, when it is New Year's Day. That is, oh, you like listening to Calypso? Oh, the water running. Oh my God. And dream of roti and curry chicken. Oh, Lord have mercy. I listen to some Calypso. Yeah, some nice Calypso. That sounds like a plan. That sounds good. You have some sweet Calypso music. Mix it with some good reggae music. Lord have mercy. Play some music, eating some curry goats and curry chicken and roti, and yeah, and all kinds of other Caribbean delicacies. Yes, eat two blue draws. Oh, sparrow, you like sparrow? I'm enjoying what. Oh Lord, you enjoy your sugar cane. Look at that tea. I you know say come to think about it, but that piece of sugar cane is supposed to, if me eat it right now, it's supposed to jump me. You know, say me have one piece of sugar cane still, piece of your sugar cane still in the fridge. It's not supposed to good anymore. It's supposed to turn rum by now. She has good advisor. Who have good advisor, Grant? So can't say she enjoy our sugar cane. And stew snapper, escovitch fish. Oh Lord Mercy. Stew snapper and excavate fish. That sounds like a great idea. And some gungo peas, some gungo rice and peas, turn up with some coconut in it, and some fried fish, and something. Lord Jesus. Sawfish and bami. But you really sound like you're honorary. You are an honorary Caribbeanite for true, man, because you know all of the good foods and everything. Best fix edits. Unem so best fix edit. And kingfish, yeah, kingfish. You know, so my grandmother, that's all my grandmother used to eat before she died. Yeah, kingfish. She buy one whole of kingfish, serve her for 2-3 weeks. She eat one little piece of it. One little piece of it. God, Jojo see cut there. But guys, I feel like I'm telling you, say I was going to be here for 2 hours. Yeah, the 2 hours has come. I'm serious, so me got to jail. Me I got all a rest. Yeah. I'd love to stay here with y'all some more, but I them already a dance. And if we can stay up and have a good quality conversation, we don't know, it don't make no sense. Cause I don't want to feel a buck and drop asleep and yeah. Yeah, so I go all a rest cause I'm tired. It was such an absolute pleasure talking to me, Steady. It was such an absolute pleasure, my love. Thank you so, so, so much for having come into the live and having participated and chatted with me. I appreciate it. You say you went to a West Indian elementary school. I bet that was fun. Yes, Caribbean schooling is always fun. Cod says and kingfish. No, sir. Not the one my grandmother used to buy. The kingfish my grandmother used to buy, it has scale. Because she used to sit on and scale it and cut it up. Cut the head in a four and use one piece to make lunch. To make soup each time. And then cut up the body. Yeah. Bless up. Love lunchtime as a child. Fresh fish. When we were children, lunchtime at school was great. Nowadays, I don't know what the people them get at school for lunch. Pure foolishness. Yeah. Kingfish not have scale. Which kingfish you know talk about? The kingfish what me know and the kingfish what you know are two different kingfish. They say eat the kingfish whole and fried, then my grandmother always call it kingfish, and the man them always sell her go to sea and sell her one big long fish and she call it kingfish. And she sit down and she scale that fish, but I must have different name the fish. Oh, well, thank you for telling me. Say kingfish not have no scale. Well, I must want different kind of fish my grandmother used to have. Cause my grandmother used to buy one big long fish. And she scale it, cut off the tail, took off the head, yes. So, well, that was I said that was not kingfish. All my life, me grew up thinking it was kingfish. Cause me always say my grandmother only eat kingfish. I don't ever know say no kingfish. Oh Lord. I can't say live near a marina as a child. You know when the fresh fish them would come in. Well, I'm sure that was a great experience. Granny, give the fishy one name. It looks of it too. Granny, give the fishy one. Like my grandmother always say a kingfish, so me believe I me say a kingfish too. I'm if you know better, me don't know better. Oh my God. But I'm glad you had a great childhood. May I set her well later about coconut rice. Yes, there's some gungo peas. Some gungo peas with the coconut rice. Oh yes. But anyway, guys, me already have fall asleep. Yes, me I see it for New Year's Eve. Me can't see it for New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, me want to work. I'm gonna work New Year's Eve and come off New Year's morning, come sleep and wake up, and then me and you can have the rest of the evening for ourselves. What about that? That not too bad, right? So that's gonna be the plan. So have a good night, everybody. Blessed night to you all. Thank you all so much for coming into the live. I sincerely appreciate you all. We will come back again tomorrow where we will continue with our lives. So have yourselves a blessed night, everybody. Love you all, and continue to enjoy the rest of your holiday. All right, guys. Continue to enjoy the rest of your holidays. I will see you all later.